Have you ever noticed how some people can earn a decent income, yet somehow never seem to build real wealth? They work hard. They buy nice things. They even feel like they're making smart financial decisions. But years go by, and their net worth barely moves. Meanwhile, someone else earning the same salary slowly becomes financially secure. So what's the difference? In many cases, it comes down to one dangerous misunderstanding about money. A lot of people believe they own assets, when in reality, they're holding expensive liabilities disguised as assets. And that confusion quietly keeps millions of Americans stuck financially. Because when you think something is making you richer, you stop questioning it. But today, we're going to break down 13 things many people believe are assets, but actually drain their wealth instead. And some of the items on this list might surprise you. Let's start with one of the biggest misconceptions in modern personal finance. 1. A brand new car. For many people, buying a brand new car feels like a financial milestone. You finally made it. New job. New income. New car. But here's the uncomfortable truth most dealerships won't tell you. The moment you drive a new car off the lot, it can lose 10 to 20% of its value instantly. And within the first year, that depreciation can climb to 30% or more. That means if you bought a $40,000 car today, it might only be worth around $28,000 a year later. But the real problem isn't just depreciation. It's the monthly payment trap. When someone finances a car, they often focus only on the monthly payment. Only $520 a month. But what they don't realize is that payment quietly drains their ability to invest. Let's say that same $520 per month went into an index fund averaging 8% per year. Over 20 years, that could grow to more than $300,000. Instead, many people end up with a car that's worth almost nothing by the time it's paid off. Now, does that mean cars are bad? Of course not. Cars are tools. They help you get to work and live your life. But tools aren't assets. Assets put money in your pocket. And a car almost always does the opposite. But the next item on this list might be even more surprising. Because millions of people proudly call it their biggest asset. 2. Your primary home sometimes. Now before anyone gets angry in the comments, let's clarify something. A home can absolutely become an asset. But the house you live in isn't always an asset the way people think it is. Here's why. Your primary home doesn't usually produce income. Instead, it comes with a long list of ongoing expenses. Mortgage payments, property taxes, insurance, maintenance, repairs, utilities. The roof eventually needs replacing. The plumbing breaks. The air conditioning stops working. And over the lifetime of homeownership, these costs can easily add up to tens of thousands of dollars. Now, yes, homes often appreciate over time. But appreciation alone doesn't mean something is automatically an asset. Because until you sell the house, refinance it, or rent it out, that value is mostly locked away. This doesn't mean owning a home is a bad decision. For many people, it provides stability and protection from rising rent. But financially speaking, your home is often a lifestyle purchase first and an investment second. And misunderstanding that difference leads many people to overextend themselves financially. Which brings us to the next item. And this one might be the most common wealth trap in America. 3. Luxury designer items. Designer handbags. Luxury watches. High-end clothing. Many people justify these purchases by saying something like, "It's not spending, it's investing." But unless you're buying extremely rare collector pieces, most luxury items lose value the moment you buy them. And unlike stocks or real estate, they rarely generate income. Now, there are exceptions. Certain limited edition watches or rare collectibles can appreciate. But for the vast majority of people, that $2,000 handbag or $5,000 watch will never earn a single dollar. Instead, it just sits in your closet while your bank account slowly shrinks. This is one of the most powerful psychological traps in personal finance. Because luxury purchases often feel like wealth, even when they're quietly reducing it. And speaking of things that feel like investments, the next item is something millions of Americans proudly talk about owning. But in reality, it often becomes a financial black hole. 4. Expensive boats. There's an old joke in the finance world that says, the two happiest days of a boat owner's life are the day they buy the boat and the day they sell it. Boats are incredibly expensive to maintain. Docking fees, fuel costs, insurance, maintenance, repairs, storage. And unlike real estate, most boats depreciate extremely fast. Some can lose 50% of their value within just a few years. That means what felt like a fun investment can quickly turn into a money pit. Unless the boat is part of a business, like charter rentals, it's usually a luxury liability. But the next item might be the most dangerous one so far, because it doesn't look expensive at first. In fact, millions of people see it as a sign of financial success. Yet it quietly drains thousands of dollars from their future wealth. And it's something many people carry around every single day. We'll get into that next. 5. Credit cards with rewards. Let's continue with something that millions of people proudly carry in their pockets every single day, believing it's a smart financial tool. At first glance, it even looks like one. I'm talking about credit cards with rewards. Credit card companies market them as if they are helping you make money. You hear things like earn cash back or collect travel points. But what most people don't realize is that credit card companies design these rewards programs around one simple truth: people spend more when they use credit. It's psychologically easier to swipe a card than to hand over physical money. That means many people end up spending far more than the rewards. If someone spends an extra $200 just to earn $10 in cash back, that's not an asset, it's a cleverly disguised expense. 6. Timeshare. Another item that often gets marketed as an investment is something many people buy during vacations. That item is a timeshare. On paper, timeshares sound appealing. The idea of owning a slice of a vacation property feels luxurious and exclusive. But the reality is very different. Most timeshares depreciate rapidly and are extremely difficult to sell. In fact, many owners eventually try to give them away for free just to escape the ongoing maintenance fees. 7. The latest smartphone. Now let's talk about something most Americans upgrade every couple of years without even thinking about it. The latest smartphone. Technology companies release new models constantly, and marketing makes them feel essential. Slightly better cameras, faster processors. But financially speaking, expensive phones are almost never assets. They begin losing value the moment they're purchased. The phone helps you communicate and navigate life, but it doesn't generate income. It's a convenience expense mistaken for a status symbol. 8. Furniture and home decor. Another major misunderstanding involves furniture and home decor. Walk into a showroom and you might hear these are long-term investments. Most furniture loses value quickly. Try selling a used couch online and you'll quickly see what I mean. 9. Lottery tickets and gambling wins. Then there's something many people assume is a guaranteed financial win: lottery tickets and gambling wins. But statistically speaking, lotteries are designed to generate profits for the organizations. The odds of winning are extremely small. 10. Collectible items. Let's continue with something people proudly keep in their garage because they believe it will one day make them richer: collectibles. Things like trading cards, limited edition sneakers, or memorabilia often get labeled as investments. But the problem is that most collectibles never reach that level. The majority lose interest over time as trends change. Collecting can absolutely be a fun hobby, but hobbies should not be confused with reliable wealth-building assets. 11. Expensive jewelry. Another item that many people proudly call an investment is expensive jewelry. Walk into a jewelry store and you'll often hear phrases like, "This piece holds its value," or "It's something you can pass down for generations." And while jewelry can carry emotional or sentimental value, the financial reality is often very different. The markup on jewelry in retail stores is extremely high. Once you leave the store, that piece is usually worth significantly less than what you paid. If you ever try to resell it, you'll quickly notice that buyers typically offer far less than the original purchase price. Diamonds, gold jewelry, and luxury pieces can maintain some value depending on the material, but they rarely function as true appreciating investments. For most people, jewelry is simply a luxury purchase rather than a wealth-building asset. 12. Expensive entertainment systems and electronics. Now let's talk about something that millions of people treat as a sign they are moving up financially: expensive entertainment systems and electronics. Giant televisions, high-end gaming setups, surround sound systems, and other electronics often cost thousands of dollars. Marketing often presents them as upgrades that improve your lifestyle, and there's nothing wrong with enjoying entertainment. But financially speaking, electronics are one of the fastest depreciating items you can buy. Technology moves quickly, and what feels cutting-edge today becomes outdated in just a few years. A television that costs $2,000 today might be worth a few $100s later when new models enter the market. Again, this doesn't mean these purchases are bad, it simply means they should be seen as lifestyle expenses rather than assets. 13. Expensive gym memberships or lifestyle subscriptions that go unused. Now the next item is one that many people believe is helping them build wealth simply because they pay for it every month. That item is expensive gym memberships or lifestyle subscriptions that go unused. The intention behind them might be good: health, productivity, or learning. But when these subscriptions sit unused month after month, they quietly drain money without delivering value. What begins as a positive investment in yourself can become a recurring expense if it isn't actively used. By now you might be noticing a pattern. Many of the things people believe are assets share the same characteristic. They look like wealth, but they don't produce wealth. Real assets tend to do something very specific. They either generate income or increase in value over time in a reliable way. Think about productive businesses, rental properties, index funds, dividend-paying stocks, or valuable skills that increase your earning power. Those are examples of assets that actually work for you financially. And that brings us to one of the most important lessons in personal finance. Building wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about owning things that make you richer over time. Many people spend years buying items that feel impressive in the moment. So here's a simple challenge for you. Take a moment to think about the things you currently own. Ask yourself one honest question: does this item put money in my pocket, or does it quietly take money out of it? That single question can completely change how you view spending and investing. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to SharingNet Invests and join a growing community. On this channel, we break down personal finance concepts and the psychology behind money so you can make better financial decisions every day. And remember, the goal isn't to avoid spending money entirely. The goal is to make sure that over time, you're owning more real assets and fewer expensive illusions of wealth.